April the 29th, Elon Musk, who was once considered the hero of the 9-year-old, the Keanu Reeves in the industry, has now fallen. On Twitter, he tweeted "Free American Now" with a lot of previous tweets about lifting the ban of people from work, which, in short, he called to end the social distancing while the pandemic situation in the US are still so serious. The comment sections are of course filled with argument. Some agree, some disagree, and some simply just unfollow the fallen hero. Meanwhile, Vietnam has successfully finished the course of social distancing, stopped the pandemic spread the second time, and slowly turning back to the daily basis. This makes me wondering, why is it so hard for people in the US to accept a 2-week or even 1-month quarantine? It will basically only last 2 to 4 weeks with total shutdown in order to get rid of the virus. But no, they have to protest, they have to carry out the democracy, human right to dominate the streets with signs and shouting. After gathering around some intel, I think I got the right idea, but not yet the fullest answer. In the US, people buy their own houses, cars, and pay for many things else very quickly. That is mostly based on the installment purchase, which is based on debt. Student loans, taxes, debt, bank, everything they ever do in the country is paying back money to the government and corporations. So that being said, money is the key value to the people, not their health. Moreover, the majority of companies, corporations in the US are private. They are not run by the government nor by the people's taxes. That's why if they don't go to work or if the company isn't doing well, they cut on the workers' salary, even their jobs. And if they were cut on the salary with a lot of bills to pay and taxes left, they can even be thrown into jail for not paying their taxes. This fear has been real, and the issue is real. That's a big problem with capitalism. While it is easily solved in socialism countries, Vietnam has no problems in lockdown since they were a government-run company that provide vital stuff like electricity, water, and even internet. The government, with the orientations of providing things for free, as you might expect from a socialism country, usually pay for the supplies of food, internet, and make sure to force people to stay home while still receiving money from work. People who became unemployed were helped to maintain their finance in the social distancing period and helped to find a new job after the pandemic end. This, while being taken for granted in Vietnam by some certain people, is a must if people want to prevent the pandemic all over the world. But nevertheless, I understand that it is a big issue that make the quarantines in the US so hard to carry out. Now, why is quarantine so important? Because it's a virus, so it can mutate into different forms and cause several different symptoms from the original one. Maybe even no signs at all recognized. But there's no vaccines and medicines yet discovered, so being able to cure it requires you to have a very good immune system. That being said, the elderly, the children, and people who already have issues with their health beforehand can easily have the virus and can have a hard time getting rid of the virus. That's why the death rate are so low, but it's not the same as safe. Even more dangerously, you won't find out if you or someone else got the virus around until you see the symptoms yourself or check in the hospital. You wouldn't know if you are going to kill someone, or someone might even kill you when you are in the crowded streets with no protections. No matter how hard it seems, you have to acknowledge that your disobey from the social distancing is making the situation worse and is prolonging the quarantine period of your country. So please people, while you can, please stay at home and stay safe, protecting yourself, protecting others, and protecting even the environments. Just by staying home, playing video games, and doing nothing.
I see this as an absolute win.
That's it for me for now. This is the Pandemic Review by MCT. See you in the next voiceover videos. Bye bye.